See what this news does within the next 2 minutes. Let me get Forex Factory open. Good morning, Joshua. Been waiting, brother. It was about time I come back. Good morning, Shane Neaton. Glad you're back, Joshua. I remember you. I remember you indeed. Trying to see what this news brings. Constantly refreshing it. 20 seconds. We switch to the 4 hour, well, the hourly, and see where price moves to. Morning, Cam. Cam's probably asleep right now. This is one of his traders that he has trading for his channel right now. Alright, which is out. Let me see if there's any. Still no update yet. Price is moving. Okay, it came out positive. Still waiting for the unemployment rates. Non-farm payroll came out positive, which means that, yeah, and ESM should be following short. And unemployment rates came out positive too by 0.1%. Oh, welcome trading NFL, bro. I'm not trading non-farm payroll just yet. I'm gonna wait till stock exchange open. Oh, sorry. No problem, my man. No problem. Oh, actually, no. We tapped into the upper portion of the new week opening up. So let's see what price decides to do from here. News came out good, so the dollar index should, in theory, be pushing higher.
Now playing higher, featuring Flow Rider by the Saturdays on Apple Music.
Who?
You can always ask me to switch to a different.
I don't remember asking Siri to play anything. Alright, so we took out buy side. Mark this out as crossed. Let's keep that there. Let's go to this now. Yes, I am indeed waiting for New York session. I was just scheduled to stream at 1:30 my time, so that's why I'm streaming now. Fidelcrest is a scam, no pay. I'm not too sure that they don't pay out. I'm positive, in fact, that they do pay out. If you want, I'll leave a message with Cam because he has contacts with the team at Fidelcrest. So I'll speak with Cam, and if what you're saying is true, then we'll get that sorted for you. I'm not affiliated with them. It's Cam that is. Oh, non-farm NF. My mic was muted. I'm sorry about that. Not for professionals, indeed. It's not for anybody, to be honest. Planning on shorting SP? Yes, I am. Inside this hourly fair value gap now, it's just giving me an area to look at. Dollar index, yeah, is going to continue trading higher. Going to keep this consequent encroachment of this news candle just on the charts in case price wants to come back down, tap off it, and bounce up. And yeah, from this area is where, from yesterday, I was watching the ES to see what we trade up into for shorts. Didn't do it yesterday, but it's done it now with NFP. What do you mean? Is the mic bugging? Because I know with StreamYard it's not using my actual mic input. It's changed a little bit. My mic cost a decent amount of money with the amp as well. So if it's the mic quality sounding a bit off, it's an issue with StreamYard, what I'm trading with. No, we just have unmitigated lows, like right here, here. These ones are taken right here. What sounds good? Oh, thank you. I know when I was replaying my stream, it did sound quite bad, but yeah. Hey Joshua, did you see the trades I took on my Twitter? Still going through with them, but it's what I got so far for that 100k. It was my first time trading the silver bullet too. So 5-minute lows. I'll check now. Oh, no problem. No, you don't have to. I just thought because you was on my Twitter and followed it, you might have seen it. The video quality is not good. I'm not too sure what I can do about that. It might be on your end. I mean, my internet connection is stable right now. I can't see it being an issue from my end. Look, see here, I got a message. Interesting. The uni work I have is gonna maybe doing my head in. Got so much work to do for my university. I mean, if we can get a break of structure here, it's nice, but still, still not too sure about it. But let's just mark it out and see what happens from here. Why is dollar up? Because the news came out good. Just can't tell what chart you're on. I'm on the E-mini on the 1 minute time frame. Here, let me put on the watermark so you'd be able to see it. Watermark. There you go. That's the chart I'm on. If that helps. One what? Hopefully now it should be a bit clearer to see the chart. Yes, M20, 1 minute. Thanks, perfect, no problem. Checked it out of this order block as well as fair value gap. It can push higher from the high of this candle, and then on the 15, just close inside of this fair value gap. That's a sign for it to keep pushing higher. We took out buy side. In reality, if it were to keep pushing higher, go to the daily chart, and it will be this fair value gap right here. I'm not going to mark it up. I'm not sure why I marked this. Let me try to find out why I have this marked real quick. It was on the weekly. Yes, it was on the weekly. So if dollar index wants to keep trading higher, I'd expect it to come up and fill this fair value gap. They don't know how to trade on this channel. A professional trader does not trade on holidays. There is no volume. You'd be surprised, my man. The volume doesn't come from the people. The volume comes from algorithms. And I never said I was a professional trader, so you might want to get your facts right there. You come in here saying that you're not getting your payout from Fidelcrest and that it's a scam. And now you're saying that they don't know how to trade in this channel. A professional trader does not trade on holidays. You're not really bringing anything positive, so you might as well just leave. Like, I don't know why you're here. You're wasting your own time. I'm not going to entertain you anymore. Well said. Thank you. It's annoying when people just come in and start speaking nonsense. But what can we do, eh? Some people want attention. So 15-minute on dollar index closes in 3 minutes. We'll need it to push back up to the 102.286 level before the 15 closes. I agree he needed to go. I just made quick money on trading Nasdaq futures. Thanks, man. No problem. What's the potential risk to reward ratio for trade? I typically go for 5 handles, but depending on what the setup is and how it forms, I go for a minimum of 1 to 2. But since I'm trading on this, I'm trading futures, I'm going for 5 handles. 5 handles a day keeps the doctor away. Fidelcrest definitely pays out if you actually get funded. Well, exactly. It's just somebody who wants a bit of attention. You only trade ICT. Am I already successful with it? If you go check my Twitter, which is at the end of this YouTube title, I'm taking a 100k futures challenge, and every main trade that I'm taking, I'm posting it onto that. So you'll be able to see what trades I'm taking and the risk to rewards for them, I guess you could say. I've been trading ICT for 1.5 years now, so it's been a long time coming. However, I am starting to see the fruits of my hard work. No room for bad vibes, exactly. Good vibes only. I am planning to keep this stream rather short, so I'd say an hour or maybe 1.5 hours, because it's quite nice weather outside for once in the UK. So I'm planning to just go and sit outside in the sun. Get some of that vitamin D from the sun. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq as well as the June. There we go. Let's take a look at both of these. What's this line that I have? Not too sure what that is. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq. Nasdaq's got some very weird movement. Took out sell side, took out buy side right here. Did the same here. It's a bit more obvious on the Nasdaq. What time was this? 8:34. 8:34. So this candle. Nothing yet. Still waiting for a break of structure with a confirmation, and hopefully this happens at 8:50. Give time for the macro. Yeah, 8:50 till 9:10 there's a macro that runs. What percentage do I risk per trade? So if I'm taking a funded like CFDs challenge, like Fidelcrest, my Forex funds, I'd never risk more than 0.5% a trade, and typically I'm trying to risk 0.25% or 0.3%. Just try and keep it below a percent. And then I go for a minimum of a 1 to 2 risk to reward, and taking partials as well. Don't show a reaction to these trolls. I would like to see them come on and live trade here. Exactly. It's if you see chihuahuas, right, they bark a lot, but do they actually do anything? No. They're all mouth. To those guys, I like to say less talk and more action. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's left now, so that's nice. I forgot what I was about to say. Let's see if the dollar index would want to trade down to the consequent encroachment of this news candle and trade it up higher. We've got a volume imbalance which should be filled as well right here. YM trading higher and Cube trading higher. I'm trying to see if I can spot any SMT divergence before I move. How many losses or wind you take per one session and or trading the wins? So if I win, I'm only looking to take 1 win a day. There's not really much need to take anymore. And then say I take 1 win and lose my second trade, that's me at like less than I could have been at. Whereas if I just take the win and close my charts, I'm guaranteed to keep that, and for losses, I'll go for maximum 2 losses or 3 if I'm dire to take another trade and it's an A+ setup. So 1 win or 2 to 3 losses. It just depends on what the setup is. I'm not really looking to do anything more than one good win a day. And especially on this futures contract, I'm planning to on this futures contract, futures challenge, 5 handles is more than enough to get funded. Thank you, Wafa Abul Wafa, and thank you, Alex Payne. Greatly appreciated. Thanks for the follows. Just walk away. Sorry, I'm slightly confused. Wafa, thanks, no problem. Thank you for giving me the follow, my man. Chase Dionheart. Fidelcrest. Please let me just get from this way. Okay, so there we go. Dollar index is trading down. Oh, earlier question. Just walk. Oh, right. Yeah. I'll just walk away from the charts after I made 1 win or 2 losses. Sorry, I was slightly confused. Alright, so we filled in that volume imbalance. Let's see if it would want to react to this consequent encroachment of this news candle. Trade it down below it. Let's see what it does. If we get a 5-minute closure below it, I'm not really looking to stay in this. I'm probably just closing the charts early today. Got another 50 seconds on the 5. Does Fidelcrest have a 1 million challenge with no time limit? I believe so. I do believe so. Let's take a look at the No SMT still. 30 seconds to close above the CE. So I always trade New York Open and Stock Open. Yes, majority of the time I do. Yeah. There's the odd few times where I trade the London crossover, like London leading into New York. But I more often than not get burned in the London and Asian session. Also, bro, do I recommend studying 2016-17 core concept first before 2022? I would in fact recommend studying the. Let me think about this. I would say to study the 2022 mentorship first, because he's speaking to everybody like as if they're brand new to trading, right? In the 2016 and 17, he's teaching concepts from he's teaching concepts to people that have already got a basic understanding of the mentorship. So I would say go for 2022 first. Thanks, man. Cheers. No problem. I mean, we got that 5-minute closure above the consequent encroachment, so my eyes are still on charts on the charts for sells. Let's see now. Thanks for the answer, bro. No problem. Anytime. If you guys have any more questions for me, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. So if we can get a break of structure alongside a fair value gap forming, I'll probably be taking sells within this area. I took position last time on the last stream as well, which went quite good. I think it was a 1 to 4 as well as another 1 to 4 pyramid last stream, so hopefully this can be another reenaction of that. This is new, no time limit on challenges. Does this only apply for 50k and 100k? Here, I'll take a look for you now really quickly. Fidelcrest. Okay, so the step one, no, it seems that there is a 30-day trading period. Step 2 is 60 days. Fidelcrest trader 30 days. No, there is a time limit. I'm trying to think. There was a prop firm that has no time limit, and I forgot the name of them. Do you only day trade, or do you also scalp and swing trade? I only day trade. Because I have ADHD, I have no patience at all. I just want to be in and out as fast as possible. So yeah, I only day trade. Although with what I've learned from ICT, if I really wanted to, I could scalp trade and swing trade. Yeah, plenty of challenges on the funded trader with no time limit. Try looking at the one phase challenge through the funded trader for a no time limit challenge. The funded trader, I've heard a lot of good stuff about them, and apparently they are fixing their spreads. I've heard that they're changing their provider, so the spreads are going to be like very hard for like their competitors like FTMO or my Forex funds to beat. Check out Apex Investing. Funny you mentioned that. I'm doing this 100k challenge with Apex Trading right now. So dollar index is followed what I said. It closed above the 5 on the consequent encroachment. Now I'd expect it to keep pushing higher from these highs. Let's take a look if there's any SMT divergence. None just yet. Yeah, spreads of. Thanks, man, for your time, but kindly check the no time limit. I'll check it now. So for Fidelcrest, there isn't. For the funded trader, I'll take a look at that now. The funded trader program. Let's see. Start challenge. Lock state. Market challenge. Manager cover tool. Minimum trading days 5. Challenge leverage max loss. The Royal Challenge, I believe, is the one with no. So if you wanted the 100k challenge, all you do is have to trade minimum 5 days. Oh wait, no, there is 35 days. So which one is this one? This one's 35 days. 35 days. There we go. It's the night challenge. You have phase 1 target only. Yeah, so the night challenge for 100k, it costs $489 US. You have the target, it's one phase. You have a 10% target. You have a max loss of 6% and a max daily loss of 3%. And your first withdrawal can be within 7 days. Have I shorted? No, not yet. I'm waiting for my thingy to set up. It's not formed for me just yet. FX2 has no time limit, but max is 200k. I'm in drawdown crawling out of it, but it's so slow. Yeah, but the thing is though, if you got no drawdown, you shouldn't really be worried, and eventually you'll be out of that drawdown, and just be careful not to put yourself back into it. What strategy for scalping? It's pretty much the same as whatever ICT teaches. Fair value gaps, order blocks, liquidity pools, let me think. And then of course your PD arrays, you've got the optimal trade entry. So for example, if I was to scalp a trade, say run the hourly, right? Measure it from this low to this swing high, put in the optimal trade entry on the chart, 726962. Let's change the colors of it because that's a bit. I would have been looking for a position anywhere in here. Stops where I measured it from and just lay it right out to these highs or even further. So if I was to scalp, I would mainly use optimal trade entry. I think it's the night challenge. Yeah, it's the night challenge. Did you only use ICT free content, and if yes, are you profitable with it? Yes, I did. I only used ICT's 2022 mentorship to start off with, and then I dabbled into his 2016-17 mentorship, and then just through months and months of back testing, I blew like a large amount of different funded accounts. Like I've spent 8,000-9,000 on funded accounts just to blow them, and I'd say that now, yeah, I am profitable after blowing those funded accounts. Thanks, man. Appreciate your efforts. No problem. But yeah, been studying ICT for a year and a half. 6 months of straight blowing funded accounts until I decided to let me just backtest instead of constantly burning money. And backtesting is what helped me quite a lot. See on the minute time frame what the dollar index is doing now. Thank you, sir. No problem. Anytime. So we do have a break of structure, but it's not where I wanted it to be. It's not where I wanted it to be at all. Well done for sticking with the process. ICT is the truth. Thank you. And yeah, it was a hard process, but the way I look at charts is I've always seen that the markets can't just be random, and it can't be random and controlled by buying and selling pressure. It just makes no logical sense, right? So when I came across ICT, I saw that like he was teaching the markets the way I would have thought the markets to move. So yeah, it's the truth in my eyes, 100%. What's my weekly profit target in percentage? So personally, say with, for example, this 100k challenge, right? a week, all I'm really going for is 1%. That's all you really need. And because and because with this challenge, it's a 625 initial drawdown in dollars and a 2k profit target. With this, 1k a week is more than enough. By the end of next week, this should be passed. So yeah, 1% a week is more than enough. How can we follow you? Any other social accounts? As of now, my Twitter is going to be where I'm most active. I have an Instagram, but that's more personal. But yeah, my Twitter is at the end of this this YouTube title, and I'll also be posting my trades that I'm taking on this 100k on there too. I trade ICT, absolutely. I trade ICT. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, and I appreciate you for being here. So no fair value got formed, so I'm still waiting. Once we can get a break of structure with a fair value gap, then I'll be looking for some sells. Let's go back to the 5-minute time frame. But they close below it, which is interesting. Hi, low, hi. If it trades any lower than this, then I ain't really looking to trade today. But we'll see what it does. What was the problem for the year and a half then, if his concepts work for you now? So in that year and a half, there was one thing I did, which seems like an easy problem to solve, but it's really not. I was constantly jumping into trades. Like, I would lose a trade and I would just overtrade like crazy. I was doing like 30 or 40 trades a day. It was insane. It wasn't that ICT concepts didn't work. It was that I couldn't utilize the concepts to make them work for me. I was just trading non-stop, and that's why I wasn't profitable then. And now, of course, I don't overtrade. I read the book Atomic Habits, and that's helped my mindset quite a lot. Are you from the mentorship or just the YouTube one? I'm just from the YouTube one. Hey buddy, how are you, man? It's good to see you again. Was waiting to see you yesterday and the day before as well. I apologize. Been quite busy. Of course, I've got my university work to do. So it's been a bit time consuming. And day before as well. Hope your Ramadan fasting is going well. It's going well, thank you. Yeah. Quite thirsty right now. I won't lie to you. I'm very thirsty. Very thirsty indeed. But my surprisingly enough, my energy levels have increased whilst fasting, which makes no sense. Do you do any mentorship work? In what sense? Like, in what sense do I do them? I don't understand the question. Sorry. ES still hasn't given us a confirmation, so we'll wait. Once we get a body closure below this volume imbalance, we should also get a fair value gap forming. So we're gonna wait for that. Oh, okay. So on my Twitter, if you go follow me on my Twitter, within the next month or two, I'm planning to start a free mentorship for people. And anybody's welcome to join it. The reason I'm doing this for free as well is because when I started trading, I wish I had someone to hand to hold, but I didn't, because it's not easy to find. And now I'm trying to give people what I wanted for myself. So if you go follow my Twitter, within the next month or so, you'll see, I'll be creating a Discord server. That's where I'll be posting the free mentorship information, and then we'll have daily calls and whatnot, just to keep everybody up to date with what's going on in the markets, what we'll be expecting and whatnot. And then I'm thinking about doing signals, but I don't know if I want to provide that for people. I just don't feel right with it, but I'm thinking about it. I am 19 and 1 year into the journey, but I lost my 20k funded account recently. I'm also 19. I've been trading overall for 4 years, so being 1 year into the journey is amazing. And think about it like this: you lost that account, but you're able to gain insights on why you lost it. That's a lesson that only you can learn from yourself, right? So don't look at it as a loss. Think about it as something that you've gained. You've gained insights. Can you explain your reasons for thinking ES is a show? Absolutely. So with the dollar index, I've been bullish on for ages now. I've been bullish on it for a week or so. If we my original, let me get rid of the small trade entry. Original expectation was for dollar index to trade into the consequent encroachment of this wick, of this swing low. Didn't do that, but it came very close to it. And then from there is where I was expecting bullish momentum. We had this fair value gap, which this candle traded into. So, you know, it gave me more of a bullish confluence back then. This was back in New Year's. And if we take a look at the overall chart for like the weekly, for example, I want to see price trade up to the 50%. We have this huge sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, where I'd want to see price come back up to and trade into, clear out some space in here, and then carry on driving lower. So my just general bias has been bullish. And then, so since I'm bullish on the dollar index, if you come over to the ES, I'll be bearish on that. And also on the ES, we traded up into this order block. This last up close candle before the move down. We traded into that, and now I'm bearish for one reason, is that I want to see price come down into this new week opening up and take out the sell side liquidity. Because if you drop down into, for example, the 15-minute chart, right? Let's go back up to here. So price for lows was here. So we have these lows resting, these lows resting, these lows resting. Again, here. We just have a bunch of lows that have been resting on the way up. So it's another reason for me to be sure. Which tool do I use for back testing? I use the built-in replay tool for TradingView. So I use. What's my Twitter? It's at the end of this YouTube title. It's solitaire_ICT. I'll send it into chat for you. Do you think the market has reached bottom, or do you think we are still in a recession? I do think we're still in a recession, like just fundamentally based on what mainstream media isn't showing. There will be a lot of news you'll hear about within the coming days that was done very silently. You'll hear a lot about that in the mainstream media. It's already been done, so now it's too late for people to do anything about it. But it's gonna put society into a huge recession, absolutely, especially the US. The market is closing at 9:15 today, minutes to close, Easter holiday. Yep. Right, I wasn't ready for it yet. I learned so much though. You're right, it wasn't for nothing. Exactly, it's never for nothing. Wait, the market's closing at 9:15 a.m? I thought it still closes in the afternoon. Yeah, it closes at 11:15. Yeah, 11:15, right? Or am I confused? Don't do signals, let people learn. I'm also an ICT student. It would be nice being in a community. Absolutely, there isn't really a community for ICT students to be in, and I want to be able to offer that for people. The only reason I was thinking about signals is, again, like, if I'm providing signals, right, I don't really want to go into the monetary aspect of it, but the signals wouldn't be for free. The mentorship will be for free. The signals will be a whole other service in itself. People can learn, or they can choose to pay for the signals. That would be something in itself, in and of itself. But first of all, before I even think about doing signals, I need to prove on my Twitter that I can trade and that my win rate is quite high, which I'm in the process of doing right now. Still waiting for this fair value gap to form. Let's take a look at YM, NQ. NQ is closest to giving us SMT divergence by taking out this high. The rest are quite far away. So if NQ takes out this high and the rest follow downwards, there's SMT divergence. Message from Apex. Oh, Apex investing equity markets close early today for Good Friday at 9:15 Eastern. Be sure to avoid trading those close before then. Happy Easter. Reply stop opt out. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I wasn't sure about that. That's interesting. So it closes 9:15. I'll still be watching the charts anyways, and I'll probably take a paper trade or even trade on the Fidelcrest account. But thank you for letting me know. As you said, I've been looking into the ICT macros, man. Really been blowing my mind. Exactly. And I was glad I could open your eyes to it last stream. It's truly amazing what the macros can do. It's truly amazing. So yeah, I'll probably watch the stock exchange open, see where price trades to, and then I'm more likely than not going to go sell side because it's sunny for once, and I live in Manchester. It's a city of rain. I'm gonna go outside and enjoy the sun, just sunbathe in it for a little bit. What uni do I go to? I go to University of Manchester. What video does he talk about the macros? So him talking about the macros isn't in a specific video. If you go through pretty much the whole of the 2023 mentorship, like the live streams, in every odd video, he'll just touch upon them. Finding them itself is going to be hard because there is sorry about that. There is a whole plethora of videos, and then in each video he might talk about it, or in another he might not. But I have a list of the macros that I'm going to be putting into the free mentorship, just in an area where people are able to view it. Thanks for the breakdown. What's your current progress on the Fidelcrest account? Phase 1 is completed, just waiting for phase 2. Not many guys our age work like this. Absolutely. Since I was 12 years old, I said, like, my dad's never wanted me to work a job, right? And I've never wanted to work a job myself. In primary school, high school, college, I was never the type of person to go, yes sir, no sir. I don't like being told what to do by people, so I've always been looking for a way out of that system, I guess. It's not for me, and that's why I actually started trading NFTs as well. I made about 20,000 off NFTs. I was doing NFTs on the Solana network. I made about 20,000 off of that, and yeah, I'm just not content with working a 9 to 5. I guess that's just me. Great, thanks. When would you start the mentorship? So I'm still like working out because it's going to be a whole bunch of stuff I've got to do. But if you follow my Twitter, within the next month or so, I'll be posting more information about it there. And then I'll open the Discord server and people will be able to join whenever they like. It'll be a lot of work to do that. I might start an Instagram too. I don't really see much value in starting an Instagram. I do have my own personal Instagram. But I am thinking about starting a TikTok for it because I know the marketing in TikTok's quite easy. But I don't really see much value in starting an Instagram for it. So we did tap down into this this area. We rejected from it. I did say if it was to carry on going any lower, just close your charts for the day, but now we're just in to carry on pushing higher. So I can't trade right now on the Apex account, but I can on the Fidelcrest. So past here, just look for your sell setup. Break of structure below here, body closure below this volume imbalance. Fair value gap formed, entry off the fair value gap, and you want to ride that to, well, first target would be this order block, which I'm sure it's on the 5 minute. Yeah, this order block. and then your second target can be these lows, and your third target will be these highs. Do people use more Twitter than Instagram for trading? To my knowledge, I would say yes. However, I have seen like a lot of people on Instagram trading, but it's a lot easier to get scammed on Instagram than it is for Twitter, because there's a lot of fake accounts on Instagram from what I've noticed, and I haven't really been approached by any fake accounts on Twitter. And also Twitter's, with Elon Musk running it now, the bots and stuff, it's harder for people to fake an account than it is on Instagram. But as you can see, it respected it. And now a push higher would be amazing, which is what is going to happen. Got a 5-minute break of structure right here. Get a 5-minute fair value, got the form, and that's even nicer. Break of structure, break of structure, break of structure, fair value gap. So this one marked out. Yeah, should be trading lower now and creating that setup we was looking for earlier. If you guys have any more questions, don't be afraid to ask. I'm gonna wait here for another 20 minutes or so, and we'll watch the stock exchange open. If there's any sell platforms in there, then I'll let you guys know. But if not, oh well. Thank you for the follow, Rai. Thank you for the follow, Kagiso Thumba. Thank you for the follow, Ortega Ego. Thank you for the follow, Wachira Mugambi and Jeff Vice. Really appreciated. So from Monday, I think I'm gonna start trading on my own YouTube channel. I'm gonna have a I'm gonna get everything set up, and I'm gonna stream me taking this challenge on my own channel. That's probably where I'll start gaining more followers for my Twitter and gain the community, and then I'll open the Discord from there. I've got a plan, and we just gotta let the plan work. So as you can see, we have NQ taking out these highs. It's this. YM's failed to do that, as well as ES has also failed to do that. So that's SMT divergence. We have NQ taking out the highs, but the YM and ES failing. What is my YouTube channel? It's not made yet. It's not made just yet. Over the weekend, I'm going to be working on it. Thumbnails, making my banners and whatnot. And by Monday on my Twitter, I'll post the link to my YouTube channel, and from there, we'll be probably trading daily. I do have university a few days a week, so I'm going to try and make the schedule work around that. So majority of days we'll be trading the AM session, but then a few of the days we'll be trading the PM session. And that's not to say that we'll be missing out any sales, because what's in the AM session should also be in the PM session. Thank you, Hidar Arshad, for following me. Really appreciate that. So again, we're just waiting for, oh wait, the markets have closed on here. Do you believe that is Apex? So we'll watch the indices market instead for now. SPX. Looks like all the markets are closed. So market is on holiday. Yep. Market is closed. So I guess for today, that will be it. I'm sure the market's still running. Let's take a look at MXH. Give me a second. Now we'll just watch the GBP USD. We'll watch GBP USD for the open. In fact, we'll take a look at gold. Take a look at XAU. What's my Twitter handle? It's at the end of this YouTube title, Solitaire_ICT. I guess GBP USD we're watching. The dollar index trading higher, they should be trading lower. Again, it will follow the same analysis we had with the ES. I mean, we would have been watching on the ES. I know this might be called cherry picking or whatnot. We would have waited for a break of structure, fair value gap, create a trade into that fair value gap and take sells. I guess now on the 5 minute, if we were to take any other trade, it would be a break of structure from here, break of structure lower. Let's make this red and add the text. Also, be this. I see a break of structure below here, and then a fair value gap being formed alongside that. In this season, CFD stop. Yeah, exchange is closed. Yeah, nah. Yeah, it's in fact, this is the first Easter that I've watched the markets live. Last Easter, I was doing some other stuff. So it's interesting to see that happen. Seems exchange closed. Yeah, so we'll keep watching GBPUSD for, well, up until, call it 9:40. We'll see what happens at 9:30, and if there is any volume from the what's it called? If there is any volume from stock exchange open, even though it's closed, I just want to tape read if the algorithm has any push on market price at 9:30, even when stock exchange won't open. It's a little tape reading session. And if it does move, then I guess that's just more evidence that the algorithm is what controls the markets. It's a Good Friday holiday, yeah. Will you still be working with Cam? I'm pretty sure I'll still be working with Cam, yeah. Wasn't today many markets closed? Yeah, they just closed a couple minutes ago, 9:15. And the person that told me that was this person right here. Market's closing at 9:15 today. Trading higher, got break of structure. So I mean, this fair value gap would see this would be 1 PD array for sells. I mean, the position would look somewhat like this. You take an entry, your stop loss will be up here. Take profit won't be down here, and then take profit 2 would be you take profit 2 these lows here. This would be the PD area entry. This isn't a entry, but it's 1 PD area that should respect it if he was in a position from right here. Instead of 5 minutes, let's take a look at that. You trade Forex? I do every now and again. See, on the Apex, I can't because they're futures only, and there isn't really a GBPUSD futures contract for me to trade. But on Fidelcrest, yeah, I trade Euro USD and GBPUSD. It just depends whichever currency is leading. Depends out of those two. Let's just change this to TP1 just so it makes a bit more sense. Yeah, it's a 1, 2, 3, and 4 minute fair value gap. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Why do I believe it shouldn't come up to the higher fair value gap above your stop loss? Could I explain the rationale a bit? Yeah, absolutely. So this fair value gap right here, I'm guessing the one that you're talking about. Here, let's start from down here, right? When I want to exit a trade, I wouldn't want price to violate 3 of my PD arrays. Am I in this trade right now? No, I'd tape reading just to see what price will do at 9:30, even though the stock exchange is closed. Why is US30 not moving? The indice and stock market is closed for the Easter holidays. So I wouldn't like price to violate 3 of my PD arrays, right? First of all, we have this PD array, this fair value gap. This will be one of the PD arrays. The second PD array would be this order block right here. And then the third PD array would be coming back up above this breaker, high, low, higher, high. If it comes above here, that's 3 PD arrays broken and violated. That'll be me out of the trade regardless. So I shouldn't expect price to violate this one. And if it does this, then I wouldn't expect it to do this one. And if it goes any further, that's 3 of my position, 3 of my PD arrays violated. Don't you think price should run 124 to 3 NGU? No, I don't think it will run 12423 because it was on a move down anyways. This was a retracement into this fair value gap and then a continuation downwards. So I wouldn't really expect it to, no. Because this was created as a run into a PD array for sells, and I wouldn't expect it to go any higher again. So let's see what happens within the next. Wait, this is a minute ahead. There we go. Thank you. Oh wait, no, never mind. Kurja, yeah, thank you, Kurja, for the follow. ICSMC type entries would ask to wait to enter short from that highest fair value gap. Yeah, and I wouldn't enter from there because that's 3 PD arrays violated. And if it were to carry on going higher, I'd expect it to run through these highs and then these highs, these highs, these highs, these highs, etc. Because also, just looking at this, it's way too clean, right? This just wait, we'll do the pitchfork because I know that's what people like to use. Where's pitchfork? It's been years since I last touched this. Where's the pitchfork? When you draw a pitchfork from the center here and have it going across, this whole pattern would be inside of it. Oh, I'm not sure about this, but this would be. Oh, new week open, gap below sell side that you outlined. I'm expecting the same. Yup. New week opening gap below sell side. Let's go to 30-minute time frame. Monday, Sunday, Friday. Right here, I'm guessing. GU has bullish OF zoom out. Let's see. I mean, I see what you mean about this being too clean. However, I also do expect price to, I don't know, I'd expect it to run through lower. because we've already had a run up, and especially with the dollar index being bullish in my analysis, it's another reason for me to take sells in GU. When NAS will start moving? Sunday at 8 p.m. I think that's when the markets reopen for Easter holidays. Sunday at 6 p.m. Yeah, Sunday at 6 p.m. the market should reopen. Dollar index respect to this fair value gap that we had drawn out from earlier, so we'll see what it does from here. Extend this volume imbalance out a little bit in time too. So the GBP/USD should be following in conjunction with dollar index. Stock exchange open is now as well, so let's see if there's any added volume into the markets. See if we get any dastardly moves. Fair value got respected. Let's take a look at the GBP itself without it being related to any pairs. Okay, now same idea. So the British pound by itself, I'd still be pretty bearish on. And since I'm bearish on this and bullish on the dollar, the only thing that would make logical sense is for this to drop. We have this that's been created right here on the pound itself. Today's London open around 2:30 New York time. You came down for the lows. If you could enter the short, if you were at the charts, how would you have gone about it? 232. Let's give that a look real quick. 232. So right here, price came down for the lows. So you'd typically want to see this. We've got buy side being taken, all right? So we mark this upon our charts. Buy side liquidity marking this way at the top. To go with the buy side. Let's make it on the left. We have buy side liquidity being run through, right? So what we'd expect is after buy side liquidity being taken, a swift move to the downside, right? So buy side being taken, we'll zoom in on here. Let's go to the 5-minute, for example. What's happened to my charts? So we'll go to the 5-minute and we'll wait for a break of structure. So let's see if there would be an entry here for us. We'll wait for a break of structure, which would be right there. And we'll wait for a fair value gap entry. And it didn't give us the entry. So I wouldn't have been in the trade here, to be honest with you. I like waiting for my 5-minute confirmation. But if you're an aggressive trader, I guess you could just enter off of this fair value gap right here as we took out buy side liquidity. ICT is a failed demo trader. Well, you can say that if you like. You probably follow Vinny E Mini, right? If he's a failed demo trader and I'm one of his students, go check my Twitter. How am I able to make profitable trades? Go check my last stream. How come I was able to make a 1-to-4 risk-to ratio with a pyramid of another 1-to-4 ratio? How come I was in fact able to take a trade that morning as well on a 1-to-6 risk-to-reward ratio? If he's a failed demo trader, then I should be one too, right? I mean, that's the only thing that logically makes sense. You can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? And to be honest, to me, it just sounds like you're self-inflicting with you saying ICT is a failed demo trader. Do you include the GBP index in your analysis compared with the XY and foreign pairs? Yeah. So I'll take a look at the British pound by itself. I'll take a look at, for example, if I was deciding to trade EU or the GBP against the dollar, I'll take a look at EU. I'll take a look at EU against GU, see what this pair is doing, and I'll make my decision based off of that to which pair of EU and GU I want to trade against the dollar. And I'll do my dollar index analysis, which is already done here. I'm expecting bullish momentum. And yeah, I'll just make my basis off that. It's Good Friday and that's 100 isn't moving today. Yeah, absolutely. Let's start moving at 9:15. Lemon has left the chat. It's fine. I enjoy it, to be honest with you. It gives me a little moment to get things off my chest. I mean, I'm surprised he's not said anything. Usually, if any mini follower would have said a whole bunch of stuff by now. And after spending about 2 years with various SMC mentors, I am beginning to see ICT is the real authentic gangster in trading. Absolutely. And there's a lot of people which doubt that, but they're also the people that don't want to put in those 2 years that you put into watching people. Don't you think your SL is placed kind of risky? Am I that intermittent term high will definitely hold? The reason I have my stop loss placed here, right, is simply because one, this is a tape reading position anyways. And for two, we have one fair value gap, right? And when I exit a trade, if 3 of my PD arrays are violated, I wouldn't be in it anymore. So we have this PD array, this fair value gap. You have this order block, as well as the fair value gap. If you want to classify that in itself would be 3. But then if it goes any higher than this, that's my 4th one at this breaker being violated. So this would be the trade that I would have took if there was a bit more movement in the market. Overall trend is bullish. Are you going GBP USD against trend? It's not about the trend of this specifically. If we take a look at the dollar index, my analysis on the dollar index put it towards bullish momentum. And if you go to the British pair by itself, right, if you drag out this low exactly, look at where it bounces off. It's on the 15-minute chart. I mean, we took out this low and this low, right? We've still got a bunch of lows. We've got these relative equal lows right here, which on the 1 minute will be a bit more clearer. These 2 candles right here. Got this low right here, and we have this low right here. Still got movement to move. It's still got a place to move downside to take out more sell-side liquidity. And then the dollar index, I'm bullish on regardless. So bearish momentum on this and bullish momentum on this. I'd expect bearish momentum on this. Downside liquidity has been taken, yes, but there's still resting stops like right here. There's a whole positions, just a whole bunch of positions that are here. And now because of this, there'll be more positions entered off for buys in this area that people were waiting for and had their buy orders set. They entered in the position here. So I'm sure it'll be taken out. Watch price trade into 124118. Let's take a look at 124118. 118. Before going lower, my buy side liquidity taken, and then as well as a 70 with EU. Yeah, I mean, 12118 still wouldn't put me out of the trade. It's a possibility, but overall, I'd say this is a valid setup. Hey Lemon, where have you gone? I miss you, man. Dollar index, still respecting that fair value gap that we had drawn out. I could have used this fair value gap, but I didn't. I used this one specifically. And in my free mentorship, I'll go into reasonings as to why. But yeah, I'm just saying what I would like to see. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. In fact, let's get a EU on the charts as well, just so I have that cross-reference. And wait to go down again to order block on FPG, which are OTE, then I'll see REXN. What's REXN? Yo, you aim to go down into a fair value gap or order block. I mean, if you're waiting for buys, there's a fair value gap right here, but I don't see a reason as to why buys will be taken from here. Thank you, Samuel Chukwuma, for the follow. Thank you, Kurja, and thank you, Chase Steinhardt. Greatly appreciate. What's your TP and how much are you going to partial at the OC of MMS market maker sell model? So I'm actually not in this position, right? I just wanted to tape read because this is my first Easter day, like the first time where I've traded, well, looked at the charts during the Easter holidays. Or to be honest, really any holidays. The majority of the time in the past, I'll just not be in the charts. So my first TP would be these lows right here. And of course, from here, your stop loss will be set to break even. Are you going to pass here at the open close of market maker sell model? High, low, low, high. Partial. I'm not sure where the market maker sell model here. There isn't one right here, right? A high, low, a lower high, or a low high and a low low. We don't have that either. I mean, isn't this the market maker sell model? And then you mark out this, and then vice versa. There is. Oh, where is it? I haven't looked into his market maker buy models or market maker sell models heavily. My stop is 6 pips. TP is about 30 pips for the sell. Dope. Your TP1 is the OC MMSM. I mean, low, high, low, low. If that's what you're saying, low, high, and low, low. But even in a smaller fractal market maker sell since that swing low. I mean, I see this one, yeah. If we're talking about this, then you have this one from here. A high, a low, a high, a high, a return on into this. But I don't see the one that we're talking about in general. Take a look at the dollar index. It respected that perfectly. Again, we chose this one. We didn't choose this one or this one. We chose it for a reason. We're in the first phase of the market maker sell model. Interesting. I'm still yet to give market maker MMXM giving them a look. But I'm quite confident with my current strategy. I've got the solitaire special sell model and the solitaire special buy model. That's what we have here. That's what we have. Euro USD is leading in the markets right now. Who's going to hit the finish line first? We'll find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Alright, I'll shut up now. Let's take a look at the euro. Euro is falling lower. Ranging. I mean, just because of the amount of like movement in the markets right now, what we can do is from here, just move stops to break even and remove all risk, and then just close your charts and go enjoy your day. Because I'm end up closing this stream at 10. When this hits 10, I'll probably end up closing the stream. At 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Fair value upgrade on a 3-minute chart. We still have that 950 macro that's about to hit as well, so we might see some more movement during that macro. Look Look how perfectly price respected this fair value gap. And now we wouldn't want to see price trade lower than this volume imbalance. About 5 more minutes for that macro to hit. What have I just... do macros in equity also reflect in Forex? Yeah, they do. Well, from what ICT says, he said they don't, sorry. But for the 4 years that I was just trading prior to ICT, even himself, there was pretty much these exact macros that I was looking at, these time frames, of which I saw price move in crypto, I seen price move in Forex. And when ICT mentioned them being macros, it kind of made me understand, oh, maybe these are the times that they work in. But I noticed at the beginning of every certain hour, there were certain hours in the day where price would move a lot more violently. And I noticed that in Forex first, actually. Would you wait specifically after 9:50 to enter a position in regards to that macro, or do you enter a bit early too? I enter wherever there's a setup, to be honest with you. But like, say for example, right, we entered up here for whatever reason, and then there's a setup forming inside of the macro, you can just enter another position, period, another position. I don't know what I just came across, but using terms like Lux Maxing Chad and Stacy will get you on an FBI list for involuntary celibate violent extremism. What? What am I seeing? Thanks, no problem at all. But I have no idea what I've just read. That's actually crazy. In no way this is real. GU will go up. Sure thing. Again, this is a tape read. Market hasn't yet hit fair value gap zone in 2124,135. Oh, this one. Wait, 3.5. I mean, 135 is this one right here, which it did tap into right here with this candle's high. Did tap into that one. Tapped into it right here. Oh, and here. What am I studying at uni? This year, well, I'm planning to just drop out after this year. But cybersecurity, it's something that I've been doing for quite a while, anyways. As well as a second course, there is a 3D animation and visual effects, which I'm enjoying quite a bit as well. But that's more of a fun time thing to do in university. But with computers and stuff, my dad had his own computer shop when I was a kid, so since then I've just been interested in computers and everything about them. So cybersecurity was something I always found fun, just in general, not as a job or anything, but just to study in my spare time. I enjoyed it. And of course, messing about with certain things that I shouldn't be messing about with was always fun. Aussie dollar took out these highs at 9. See what it did recently. Barely stabbed above these highs right here by like a pip. But yeah, computer animation and visual effects, 3D computer animation and visual effects is also very fun. Working right now on like particles and stuff, creating destruction particles and physics and whatnot. It's very fun indeed. It's just stuff to do in my spare time. Stop loss. Oh, you're back again. Why is this guy back again? Let me just refresh your guys' memory. Give me a second. Let me find the messages. He's really in love with me. He's been here since 1:32 and it's now 2:51 my time. Yeah, I'm refreshing you guys' memory. I think that was his last message. I think he gave up after that, but I guess he missed me a bit too much. There you go. He misses me. Like CGI stuff? Yeah. For example, if you watch like Transformers or Avengers, the type of stuff that you see in there is what I'm doing. Hey Ruben, I'm sorry, right? But I don't swing that way. I'm straight. So yeah, just take care of yourself. He must be a professional. Yeah, no, I mean, if he wants, he can come and do this. I think he's trying to get attention so that, you know, that way he can have a reason to come on here and trade himself. Or he's just in love with us. One or two. Hey, that's cool too. Yeah, it's quite fun. Like in my spare time now, say if I'm not trading the charts, I can just jump on Houdini or jump on Maya and start designing some stuff. I've made a room as well, a living room with a TV, made a chess set as well on the table, a lamp, windows, everything. It was fun. It was fun. They only want your money for affiliates. They only want your money for affiliates. I'm trying to understand what this means. Maybe he is just angry at losses and losses which never stop. Yeah, exactly. The only reason he's calling them a scam is because he couldn't make it past phase 1. My guy thought the daily drawdown was the take profit. I mean, it was the profit level. Now, let me start giving this guy attention now. He can talk to himself. Pretty sure this looks like there's a fair value gap in the 2 minutes. Very barely. Check the 3-minute chart. So 2 minutes is the one that's closest to creating one. It's right there. Maybe, lol. People like that just genuinely confuse me. I don't know what their goal is in life. Yeah, so Euro USD seems like it's the leader in the market move that's happening. Go down past these lows. leading, which means you should hopefully be following. Don't let him get to you. Haters will always hate. Block him. Honestly, I kind of love their presence, because after all, them interacting with this channel is only going to boost like the overall engagement. This will drive traffic to the channel. He doesn't realize, but by him talking is giving me more attention than if he was just to stay silent. So Ruben, if you want, you can say some more, because you're only helping me out at the end of the day. And plus, hate doesn't really get to me. I've grown immune to it. Fidelcrest owes you more than 20k, they don't pay. So let me ask you this, right? I'm guessing by you saying they don't pay, you've had multiple times where you're supposed to get a payout and get paid by them. So now let me ask you this. After they didn't pay you your first 2k or your first 5k, why did you decide to keep on going? You didn't learn your lesson the first time. It's quite interesting if you ask me. And again, it makes no sense at all. If you can show me a receipt that they owe you 20k, I'll get you your money sorted. But until you do that, please stay quiet. See what I think, right? And this is my genuine thought process. This guy, right, is seeing me take a 50k challenge. And this guy is seeing that there's other people in this chat that were talking about Fidelcrest earlier. Now this guy's thinking about starting his own prop firm, right? So he's trying to say that Fidelcrest doesn't pay. Give it a couple months and he's going to say that he has his own prop firm, right? And he will end up posting logs on his prop firm that, oh, he pays out. In reality, he won't be paying out. Okay, wait, send it to my Twitter. I'll bring it up on stream, in fact. And share the statistics. I think it has metrics. You're able to share metrics on Fidelcrest. Share them to me. No inspect element. Ruben is irritating. He just wants attention. Exactly, but it's fine. He can get all the attention he wants. It's not bothering me. It's giving me something to talk about whilst I'm here. So with Euro USD, we have a break of structure right here, as well as this fair value gap right here. So I'll be watching this one on Euro USD. Show your withdrawals. I don't need to. I don't have anything to prove here. See, you, however, you just said, okay, wait. You've already accepted the fact that you'll go show me your withdrawals. So, in fact, I'll show you mine if you can show me yours. How about we do that? Let's wait for your withdrawals. Now apparently he doesn't want to show me. To see if it's true that they pay. I don't know if you've read the title of this, right? But 50k prop firm challenge. I've not passed with Fidelcrest, right? And why do you need to see if it's true that they pay if apparently you already know that they don't pay, that you're not getting your payout? Why do you need to see this? Is this what this whole build-up was for? You to see my withdrawals? I mean, if one of your 2 last brain cells are free, you'll take a look at the title of this YouTube video, right? And you would see that it says challenge. Doesn't mean I've passed it yet. It's a challenge. If all this time you wanted me to show you my withdrawals, you could have just said this at the beginning. This whole build-up was just a waste of your own time. So now in regards to what price is doing, right? I had this 3 PD arrays thing that I was saying where my stop loss would be back here. But as a tape read, I'm also recording this trade too. As a tape read, I would now move my stops slightly lower, below this, just to minimize my risk a little bit. And on the 1 minute time frame, we have this fair value gap. So we'll see what price does from here. see if it violates the PDRs. So on the way down, we've had this fair value gap. That's one violated. It's not created one down here. It's created one here. That's 2. So it's violated 2. It's violated this order block. That would be 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close half of my position here, hypothetically. So let me right up here. So I have something to look back on over the weekends, as it broke 3 PDRs. And we'll keep watching from here. Fair value gaps on between 124, 150, and where's the lower? 135, 150, and 35. 50 and 35. So I'm guessing you're talking about this one. It's seriously not easy to sit from 8 to 12 on a chart. It's not, it really isn't. So today I think I'm going to end up this stream a little bit earlier because, well, it's nice and sunny outside and I'd rather just go sunbathe. I'm end up turning into a vampire with how much I sit in the dark. You bring garlic near me and I'll start crying. Is it garlic or is it ginger? Yeah, no, it's garlic. Vampires are scared of garlic. So right now, I will move my stops above these highs. We've took out this high right here. Now I'll move my stops hypothetically here. Minimizing your risk to reward. Patience is the only way to play. We work for 8 hours for peanuts. Slaving away. Here I can put in 4 hours and walk away with over a paycheck. I'll take that trade. Exactly. That's something I've never been content with. Working a 9 to 5, somebody telling me what to do. My future just pinned on my boss's ability to give me overtime so I can earn a little bit more extra money. Where I'll get taxed on and where I'm not even told what my taxes are going to. They're charging me 40% a year, or is it something like that in the UK? And they won't tell you where your money's going. They tell you it's going on the roads. They tell you it's going on public safety, public hygiene. You take a look at the roads in Manchester. The majority of them are all cracked. And they look like they were made in Victorian eras. They say public hygiene. Yeah, hygiene in Manchester is probably one of the worst in the whole of the UK. It's very sad. They're just making you pay for nothing. Tax is one of the biggest frauds I can say personally. 8 to 12 on a chart in my comfortable home is better than a job. Absolutely. If you can make, right, if you're trading a futures contract and you make 5 handles in one day, right, if you make 5 handles on a futures contract, that's more than enough to give you somebody's monthly salary if you were to do that every day. And you can get 5 handles in literally about 30 minutes to an hour of just looking at the charts. An hour of work for £200 or $200, which some people are getting paid $20 an hour or 20 quid an hour. They're working for 10 hours just to make that. And the people that are only making $10 or 10 quid an hour, they're working 20 hours just to make that. And you're doing that in an hour. It's amazing what trading can really do for somebody. What do you think of the change of character on the 1 minute chart? I'm not really too bothered about it. I mean, we've got a break of structure on the upside here, but alongside the break of structure, there was no fair value gap that was formed. So I'm not really too bothered about it. Real money, real people, you should get a feature. I've actually sent an email to ICT. I'm just waiting for him to get through to it. Yeah, I'm sure he has a whole bunch of people emailing him about it. But yeah, I'm waiting for him to reply to it. One thing I do want to do, of course, even though I'm sure ICT is wealthy himself and he's probably able to buy himself everything he wants, I want to be able to send my mentor a little gift of gratitude, like a Rolex or something. You know, it's not, of course, he'll be able to afford it, but it's not that. It's the principle of me giving him something. I'll only feel right if I can give back to the person who I've learned from. So I want to get him a Rolex or something eventually, as a little way of saying thank you. So yeah, show my gratitude to him. So with Euro USD, if it didn't trade back down into this fair value gap, last pin of hope would be on this order block right here. I'm guessing GBP USD. This is interesting. We see this, right? And we compare that to this. Oh shit, close over monitor. SMT diversions on the sell side, low taken, and the GBP there was no lows taken. It's a holiday today, no volume. I mean, well, yeah. I guess so. Again, it's my first Easter that I'm tape reading. Can you look at New Zealand US dollar, please? I am short and I would like my opinion. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Okay. Wait, hold on. I need to see when I mark this on my chart because this would have been a long time ago. I guess I can't see when I put this down on the chart. It's quite sad. This probably would have been back in at the end of 2022. That's the last time I touched New Zealand dollar. Let's check. So you are short on New Zealand dollar. Check the daily time frame. There's a weird thing going on. Broker structure took down to the sell side. The fair value got formed. We just have resting liquidity below these lows, which we've stabbed into. Then if we were to, so we've already took out a form of sell side liquidity, being this. The daily. Let's check the 4-hour time chart. We had this, which we traded up into, and I'm guessing this traded up during that news spike. Now this is a final confirmation. Go to the hourly time frame. Fair value gap on the hourly, as well as we can move this here. We can mark up this instead now. Uh, 15 minute. Is anything for the buys on 15 minute? No. We have this bullish fair value gap right here, but resting sell side liquidity down here. Break of structure, fair value gap. Break of structure, not yet. Well, fair value gap being created right here, so it's something to watch. But yeah, I mean, we failed to take out this sell side liquidity. If we go to the 5 minute time frame, it's way too close. Like this low, then this low, and then this low. It's too clean. Like, just mark this up on the chart. If it will let me. There we go. I don't know, to me this just looks too clean. Fake move to take out downside liquidity on, get rid of this, to take out downside. So I would have been stopped out on this one now. Manage your risk from up here to down here. Close 50% when price was here, so it's a nice tape read. Let me just save this video clip. Replay, save. There we go. Loving the live stream, bro. Do you have any recommendations for ways to make money online whilst learning how to become a profitable trader? Right now there's something that you can do. I mean, if you're like an app developer or a software developer, there's something called software as a service, right? And that's very, very profitable, especially right now. Software as a service is something that you can make a whole bunch of money on. Let me think of what else. I mean, you have Shutterstock, which, you know, you need a decent camera for, but if you were to constantly post on Shutterstock, I think for every interaction you gain some money. And if you're doing this with thousands of posts, then you got a decent bit of income from Shutterstock too. And yeah, Shutterstock and SaaS is right now. If you asked me this 3 years ago, I would have mentioned dropshipping, but now it's too saturated. Volume's super low right now. Yeah. Yeah, for the New Zealand dollar, brave heart, I'd say you're chilling for the shorts. Seven. No, 2 is not clearly wrong side. 62702. Guessing these highs right here. I mean, realistically, if we take a look at it, right, we've got these highs that were created, these highs that were created, these highs will run out, these highs will run out, highs that were created, highs, these will run out, these will run out, got these, they've not been run out, but they were run all of these highs. And if we look at the downside, this is just failed low, failed to take out, Using USD came, grabbed that fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame with news. 15-minute time frame. Oh wait, this one right here. Filled in completely, in fact. That move floor was insane. Fair value gap on Monday. Monday. Huh? Oh, this one. I mean, this fair value gap was traded past. I mean, in this fair value gap, when you measure a fair value gap, you typically have your position on the entry of the fair value gap and your stop loss below the candle that you measured it from. So your stop loss would be here, and price would have stopped that one out. Yeah. I don't know. Would have been stopped out, but then of course if you put it below the swing low and be a more conservative trader, I guess you would still be in. Alright, by 10:15, I'm probably gonna end up closing the stream and then going outside to enjoy the weather a little bit. Again, I'll probably be streaming on my own channel on Monday, so if you guys want, go give me a follow on Twitter, and I'll be streaming me taking this 100k challenge over there. Currently at, well, almost halfway there to the profit target, so by end of next week we should have the 100k funding from Apex too. Alright, so if you guys could greatly appreciate the follow, and yeah, what is my YouTube channel? I'm going to be making it over the weekend. I'll be posting it on my Twitter once it's made, but yeah, you'll see on my Twitter. I'll post it whenever it's made. Should be done by like Sunday, I'd say, and then ready to stream by Monday. Interesting content for sure. Obviously knows what he's talking about. I really appreciate that compliment. I try my hardest, but of course, like, I've been trading for like 4 years. I've still got decades of experience left to gain, you know. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Good to see you Monday. See you Monday, Tony. Okay, perfect. Have a good one, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'ma love you and leave you. Bye now. Have a good day.